Let's move into another subtopic, which is electric circuit. Electric circuit consists of a voltage source, a load, and a path for current between the source and the load. As you can see here, there's simple electric circuit where the voltage source is battery, lamp as a load, and the wire is a path for current to flow between the source and the load. Okay, from this simple electric circuit, we can draw the electric circuit schematic. Okay, this symbol represents the voltage source, and here is the load, and the wire is as a line, is a symbol of wire. So this is the symbol of electric circuit, and this is the schematic. So the simple electric circuit consists of one source, one load, and a path. Okay. Basically, there are two types of electrical circuit. First, closed circuit. Circuit in which the current has a complete path. There is current in closed circuit because there is a complete current path when the switch is on or in the closed position. Okay, let's see this simple electrical circuit. We have the source, we have the load, here we have the control. When we on the switch, we can say that the switch in the closed position. So, referring to this schematic, we have a complete path. So, the current can flow in this circuit. Okay, what will happen when we off the switch? Okay. Look into second type of electrical circuit, open circuit. Open circuit is when the current path is broken. There is no current in an open circuit because the path is broken. Switch is off or in the open position. Okay, we switch off. So our circuit here is in open position. So this path is open. So there's no current flow in this circuit. So basically there are two types of electrical circuit, closed circuit and open circuit. Closed circuit when there's a current in the complete path. Open circuit where there's no current flow in the circuit because there's an open switch here. Can you see the difference between closed circuit and open circuit? Previously, we have looked into electrical quantities, voltage, currents, and resistance. How to measure it? Okay. Basically, there are three circuit measurements that are commonly required in electronics work. First is voltmeter, used to measure voltage. Second, ammeter, to measure current. The third one is ohmmeter, used to measure resistance. All these instruments can be combined into one meter that commonly known as multimeter. Okay, even though in this class we are not doing any practical, but we have to know how to measure the voltage, how to measure the current, how to measure the resistance. So next we look into how to connect the measurement to measure the value of voltage, current, and resistance. First, measuring voltage. To measure voltage, connect the voltmeter across the component for which the voltage is to be found. Such connection is a parallel connection. Here is an example of voltmeter connection in a simple circuit to measure voltage. Okay, here is the voltmeter. We connect it parallel to resistor here. Or in the schematic diagram here, as you can see, the symbol of voltmeter is V, and then we connect to in parallel with the resistor and the load. This is how we measure the voltage. Second, measuring current. Example of ammeter connection in simple circuit to measure current. So to measure current, we must connect ammeter in a series connection. Okay, here we have circuit in which the current is to be measured. We have a simple circuit. So we must open the circuit either between the resistor and to the positive terminal, or between the resistor and negative terminal of source. Meaning, we can open it here or here. Okay, assuming we open it here, so we put the ammeter to measure the current. So here is the symbol of ammeter in schematic diagram. So positive terminal must be connected to positive voltage source and negative terminal to the load. Resistor here is the load. So this connection, we call it a series connection. So we can measure the current that flow in the circuit. Lastly, measuring resistance. Turn off the power and disconnect one end or both ends of the resistor from the circuit. Then connect the ammeter across the resistor. Here is an example of using an ohmmeter to measure resistance. Just simply disconnect the resistor from the circuit here to avoid damage to the meter or incorrect measurement. So we can simply measure the resistance of the resistor. For the resistance, polarity is not important. So there are three types of circuits measurement: voltmeter, ohmmeter, and ohmmeter.